Hello everyone, welcome to the Village of Words. The word relation for this video is kill, conceal. Firstly, this idea is pro-life. All life is precious, including animals. But this video is not about valuing animals. Secondly, would you kill and conceal the new creation that God had created? To conceal what God had created, isn't that unjust? To take a life is to conceal and end their existence. Therefore, we should value life. Study and learn from each other. Unlike killers who do not know much about their victims. Besides that, war is tragic. So many lives lost. War causes so many life stories to be buried unknown. And murderers do not value human life. And worst of all are people with ambition. Ambition is more important than a human life. Ambitious people will do anything for their ambition. Maybe it is only okay if only the followers' blood is spilled. The blood of others, including the innocent, should not be spilled. Anyway, it sounds good in the beginning, but it turns downhill when I say we should also cherish pedophiles, LGBT, mentally ill, and criminals. Like the Christians say, hate the sin, not the sinner. We should judge people based on their actions, their deeds. Only when they did wrong. So even pedophilia should not be wrong. Only if the pedophile acts on his desire, it should be wrong. Likewise, should be the same with the mentally ill, LGBT, and criminals. Besides that, why did God create a new minor creation that strays from the path? New minor creation like pedophilia, LGBT, mentally ill, criminals, etc. Perhaps to entrust people to help the minority. Perhaps to entrust people to remind the minority to obey the laws. Perhaps to have people criticize the minority. Maybe God does not exist. That's why everyone is not the same. That's why weird creation comes into existence. Or what the religious people say, those who strayed from the path. Contrary, I think there are many people who say because God exists, that is why many new creation are created. Next, accept LGBT in Western and European countries. Yet, we do not value pedophilia, mental illness, and criminals. Why did LGBT got excused from being wrong? Moreover, why did God create pedophilia and LGBT? Perhaps for people to remind them not to follow their desires. Why did God create a mentally ill person? Perhaps God had created crazy people so that their paranoia can be known. Maybe to have people help debunk the paranoia of a crazy person. To remind a crazy person what is common sense and what is wild irrational. Why did God create criminals? Perhaps so that people can remind criminals not to disobey the law. Like the crazy person, to remind the criminal what is right or wrong. Or maybe it is the job of people to make the criminals repent. After that, criminals are hidden. And criminals like to be hidden to live their underworld lifestyle. Drugs, theft, murder. If only people can see criminals. If people can see criminals, usually people will report it to the police. Then, criminals are thrown in prison. And there, in prison, criminals are educated and rehabilitated. Those who causes harm to others are the worst. Criminals are taught to repent. People should also ask pedophiles, LGBT, and the mentally ill to constrain themselves from doing anything wrong. In the end, I say that I do not know why God had created pedophiles, LGBT, mentally ill, and criminals. But certainly, it is wrong to kill and conceal what God had created. Perhaps minorities should not be concealed, they should be shown. So do not kill the minority because they are how they are. But reprimand the minority if they did actions that are wrong. That's all for this video. Hit like, share, or comment down below.